Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to the TMossBoss show. I'm recording this late. I don't even know why I didn't do this earlier. Earlier, I was trying to figure out how to play Madden NFL 20. Like that was like the first thing I was like doing when I got home. So yeah, it was weird. Like I guess my account had got hacked, my EA account. So I created another account, but then I talked to a tech support guy and got my old account back. And then yeah, now I'm using that account still, and the other account I guess is just a dummy account. I don't even know. Like I created it. It was a panic. Like I didn't know what else to do, so I was like, I'm just gonna create this account. I was stressed when I got home. It's like freaking Facebook's charging me $17 for promoting this video, and I had to. So no, Facebook sends me a notification saying we gave you $5 to go and just like use it to promote like whatever video. So I had a skit that I recorded and I posted it on Facebook, and then I put that $5 towards the skit. So I was just checking, like making sure like if it did that and stuff. Somehow this thing added $55 more, so it was a total of 60. Luckily I checked it today, and luckily I seen, because I was like, bruh, like I went and bought me a memory card for my camera. I was gonna start like doing more skits and stuff. I actually recorded one skit. I was gonna record two other skits, but then so it's like, no, let me get all the problems out the way first, and then go and then do all the other stuff afterwards. So yeah, the podcast was a little late. Facebook issues, Madden NFL issues, a lot of issues going on. I'm like, man, I'm trying like to not be stressed. You know, like I'm trying to just like, okay, I'm not gonna be stressed. Like I'm going to overall like, you know, just be cool about everything. And I come home and I'm just having problems. Like the Madden situation, it was like, it was settled, it was solved. Overall, I got my game. I figured out I could play it, but I had to download a trial to play it and stuff. So, no big deal. Like, I was going to try to play a little bit of it tonight and things, record a quick video. It was like, the trial lasts like 10 hours and stuff. So, I was like, that's cool. I wish I would be able to like stay home and play it tomorrow or play some of it tonight, but yeah, because I probably would have just grinded in this game, but nah, it's cool. I ain't tripping about it. But anyways, today's episode, I'm going to be talking about haters. Now, this is something where it's like, if you know me, then you know that I deal with some hate. But overall, like, I'm not even going to be talking about, like, my recent... Well, I am going to most likely talk about it, but it ain't going to be strictly about that. Like, I'm going to be going all the way back to when I started on YouTube, and overall how I handled the situation. I feel like how I handled the situation, like, I guess it's bad, but I guess it's good at the same time. I don't know, a lot of people see it differently. But, yeah, like me, I'm not that person where I, like, back down. Or I'm just going to listen to people. I'm like, like, you know, I don't want anything to happen to my channel. I'm scary and stuff. Like, no, I'm like, if somebody attacks me anywhere, like, I'm going to defend myself. I just feel like that's a God-given thing. Like, you have a right to defend yourself in anything. That's why I was like, I encourage people, like, if somebody is attacking you, over anything that you're doing, and I don't care if it's like just some dumb stuff. I don't know. Like, overall, if you're happy, you're living a stress-free life, you know, overall, like, you're being healthy and things, then yeah, like, live your life. Do what you want to do. Like, me, my thing is, there's, like, people out there that I wouldn't really say that I don't care for them, but what they do is just, like, not on top of my agenda. It's something that I don't think about 24/7 and things. It's something that's, like, not a part of my life. Like, I don't know, like, I can't really, like, place it in example because really I'm, like, just hands down to do, like, so I'll have to say, like, one genre that I really don't particularly care for, and it's a genre that I always use, like, YouTube videos wise, but makeup tutorials. But I'm not saying that I full blown, like, I have a hatred for makeup tutorials. It's just something that I don't care for. But let's say if I met a woman and she was into makeup tutorials, she wanted me to be a part of her videos, I would be down for it. It's stuff that's like I don't care for it, but if it was like involved, then I'll treat it with respect. That's how I see things. But yeah, I had to say, like, in all of these situations, like, and I still remember, like, the first beef that I remember I got into on YouTube. Like, it was first, like, hate group I dealt with. But yeah, it's like I've dealt with like haters on other channels. I've dealt with racist people. I've dealt with, yeah, like, just pretty much like anybody you can honestly think of. And it's funny how people, they always say that to me, like, man, like, you know, you got thick skin, like, you got strong bones and stuff to just deal with all of these things and just, like, not let it get to you and stuff. And that's honestly just like how you gotta see things. Like, you can't just let everything get to you. Like, cause I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure, like, for those that know me and stuff, I don't know if, like, if people have, like, never seen my face, like, you've never taken the time to go to my YouTube channel, but newsflash, I am African American, alright? I know that's probably funny to people that know me. They're like, yeah, we know, but there's people out there that don't know me. Not everybody knows me, but anyways, yeah. But yeah, I get called the N-word, I get called pretty much like every derogatory, like, racist name. Like, just recently I was trying to explain it to the kid that calling a person a monkey is racist. Like, you can't call a person, because he called me a delusional monkey, and he said that it was like, we were just like arguing on Twitter about something, but yeah, he called me a delusional monkey, and I'm like, bro, you can't call black people a monkey. Like, just because you put something in front of it doesn't change the fact you just called the black person a monkey. Like, you can't do that, alright? It's not, like, that's just racist. He's seen it as a joke, but I'm like, not everybody is going to see that as a joke. Like, and I seen that he lived out in New York, and I'm like, bro, go to, like, Harlem or Brooklyn or, you know, like a black area, and you call them a delusional monkey. You call them a monkey and see how they like it and stuff, because and please, like, record what happens. And yeah, just overall was avoiding everything that I said. Like, that's one thing that I had to say, that with the haters that I deal with, they always avoid stuff that I say to them. Like, it's either they're avoiding it or they just come up with like a million excuses. And I don't know whether it's like me just asking dumb questions, or it's just so much of a smart question to where they just don't have an answer for it, and so they just go all the way back to the basics, start hating on me, start calling me names. Like, overall, like, that's what happens and stuff. But yeah, it's just dumb, man. Like, I remember the first hate that I dealt with on YouTube, like the first hate group that I was really dealing with. It was in 2015. I started doing reaction videos. I started doing reaction videos, and there's this one YouTuber that I watch, and his name is CJ So Cool. And yeah, he has a girlfriend and stuff. Like, I'm sitting there trying to, like, just think of everything that happened. But anyways, yeah, so CJ So Cool has a girlfriend. They did some prank. What was the prank again? I think, like, yeah, it was like one of those, like, fake breakup pranks that they pulled on their fans and things. So there was a guy, like, because CJ So Cool uploaded a bunch of videos a day. Like, he was like myself back then, but he had one channel and stuff. But yeah, dude was uploading, like, 7 videos a day and things. That was like a big thing, like for the reaction community, like uploading a bunch of videos. I try to do that, but I'm like, I got 7 YouTube channels. Like I can't do that. Like if I had the time for it, I probably could do that for all of my channels. But yeah, back then when I had the time, like that's what I was doing. But anyways, there was one guy that I kept seeing in his comment sections that was like, oh, I made a video about their breakup. And things. And I can't remember what he said, but I had something to say about it. Because this is like, I'm a fan of CJ So Cool, so I'm going to use my voice. I'm not going to hide behind shadows or just not say anything. I'm going to defend him. So yeah, overall, I defended CJ So Cool. And this guy said, I remember he said something about my family, and I said something, I'm like, bro, don't have kids. And I think he did have kids, but I was just like, well, whatever those kids are, like, they just gonna have a bad life if you're the parent and stuff. Like, I hit it where it hurts. I just let people know that right now. Like, I hit it where it hurts and things. Like, I don't know, like, when I feel attacked, I'm just like, okay, well, I gotta say something to make this person cry. And overall, just leave me alone and just leave everybody alone. But yeah, the guy, he, like myself, is not going to just back down and stuff when somebody's talking about them and things. And so, he made his fair share of videos. I made my fair share of videos. And then it was funny, I remember, like, there was a fan. It was like, this kid was crazy and things. Like, honestly, I think if I were to see him in real life, like, I might have to use, like, a physical, like, I don't know. I had to defend myself in a physical way. I feel like this kid, he's one of those people, you know, like those TV shows, like where they like it got involving stalkers and stuff. I feel like that would be that kid, and it'll be just like some just crazy, not action packed, but a thriller movie where I'm like defending myself like at the last like 10 minutes, because usually that's how those movies go and stuff. But anyways, yeah, there is a fan that was going back and forth on our channels and stuff. Like, he'll hate the one guy, and then he'll hate me, and then he'll hate the one guy, and then he just kept going back and forth doing that. And, yeah, that was, like, I wouldn't say that was, like, the second form of hate that I get. That kid's, like, later on in this whole, like, hate story involving me. But, yeah, it was, like, that kid was weird, but the guy, he was, like, yeah, he was pretty weird, too. But overall, like, we just stopped, and because yeah, I think stuff was just getting too personal and things, and so I was just all like, yeah, this needs to end now. Like, and back then, like, what happened, I was just all like, that's just like dumb. Why would you do some stuff like that? But I was heated. Like, I was like, man, you guys, like, seriously, over some YouTube videos, this is how it's going down and stuff. It's just dumb. But anyways, yeah, we put everything behind us and we moved on. And then I think after that, that's when I got into this like beef with this community. So the community is a fan of that TV show like Thomas the Tank Engine, that blue train that got the face in for like it's overall, like, I don't know, I never really understood that show when I was a kid. I was so busy watching Looney Tunes, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Tom and Jerry, SpongeBob in my later years, Family Guy. Yeah, I was watching a bunch. I was watching every show besides that show. So yeah, that show, it wasn't like the first show on my agenda and things. Like, that's one thing that I always think about. Like, it's a fun but weird fact about me. Why was I watching the Teletubbies? Like, I just don't. I remember I seen a clip of that show when I got older, and it was like, those guys, they don't say anything. They make sound effects. There's the baby sun in the sky just doing weird stuff. Who allowed me to watch that show? Like, I'm gonna have to, like, sit my parents down and be like, why would you guys let me? I can see why they were getting me into, like, scary. I think that's why, honestly, when I watch scary movies, like, demonic shows like Teletubbies, you're just not going to be fazed by scary movies. Like, I was watching The Exorcist and all these other scary movies when I was a kid. Like, yeah, when you're watching The Exorcist and you're watching the Teletubbies, like, that's like a combo of just a psychopath right there. Like, I'm not a psychopath, but I'm just saying, like, shows like that, that's just not gonna faze a person. Like, you watching both of those shows back to back and things, like, yeah, like, it's like you watch Teletubbies, then you watch The Exorcist, like, yeah, come on now, like, you're by default crazy if you're sitting down watching the Teletubbies. Teletubbies and stuff. So yeah, I would say that I'm crazy, but not crazy. Like I'm just like stuff that I see, it just doesn't faze me. But anyways, yeah. So I got into it with that community, the Thomas Tank Engine community. I didn't even realize how big that community is. But that's where that kid comes back into place that was going back and forth on our channel. So he came back to, because I made some videos on him. I made videos on the guy. I made some videos on the kid. And the kid was like, he was posting a lot, because he was creating like 20 accounts talking to me and stuff. And so I was like, this is just weird, man. Like, kid, go somewhere, dude. Like, stop. Just, like, leave. Like, I don't even understand, like, why that's a hard thing to do. Like, when a person just wants to be left alone, just leave them alone. Like, dang, like, I don't know. Like, I've never been put in that situation where it's like, I'm out, like, that's the thing, like, I don't even go out of my way to be talking to people on social media. Like, I'm antisocial in real life and on the internet. Like, if you, like, ask anybody, like, I've maybe talked to, like, a few people on my whole Facebook's friends list. I like a certain amount of people's photos on Instagram. I'm just, like, yeah, I'm antisocial just by default. Like, I don't really like go out of my way and things like, there's like very few people that I just like associate myself with, like, and it's just like, yeah, I just overall, like, I don't know, like, I don't really go out of my way of like just talking to people. So put myself in that situation where if I was attacking somebody, which I wouldn't, because that's just not who I am. Like, what if they say leave me alone? Like, okay, they obviously want to be left alone, so I'm just gonna do my thing now, you know. So it's like, I just like, yeah, I just don't understand like why like that's so hard to understand. Like, you can tell, like, for those that are not heavily on social media, the internet, YouTube, and all of that stuff, like, just saying those words like leave me alone, that's not gonna work. After that one person, they made that leave Britney alone video, you still hear people till this day talking about Britney Spears and that person. So yeah, it's like those words just don't work anymore. Like, you can't tell a person to leave you alone on the internet. It's just, it doesn't work. But anyways, yeah, I was like, told that kid like numerous times, like, yo, get off my channel, quit talking to me, I don't want to talk to you. Like, bro, you're just flat out annoying. Like, just get out of here, alright? And then I was like, okay, now I gotta like pretty much do the same thing that I did to him with the other guy. Like, I gotta hit it where it hurts and things. So then I made a video talking about that TV show, and it was just all like, you know, if you're in high school or in your 20s or however age, like, if you're not a kid and you're watching that show, you are a weirdo, okay? You are. Like, you most, like, I think I said something along the lines like, y'all are pedophiles if you're like 20 years old talking with kids and then watching that show at the same time. Like, I don't know, like, where I'm from, that's just not normal. It's not normal to be like 20 something years old or 30 and things, and you're watching a show that's for kids. Like, I don't know, like, that to me is just weird. Like, I know people that do that, but I'm like, I just know I can't do that unless like I got a kid present. You know, it's like if I had, like, I don't have kids, but if I did have a kid, then I feel like that's like the one and only time you can like really watch a show like that. But by yourself, like, I don't know, like, to me that's just, it's weird. Like, I can't do it. So I was calling him out on that. I'm like, yo, it's like, cause it was him, and then he brought some like other people and things. I'm like, they had that in their bio, like some was saying they were 20, and then he was saying he was like 14 at the time. I don't know. But yeah, I was like, y'all are like in high school and grown men, like, and then sitting here being a fan of this show, like, get out of here. Y'all are a bunch of weirdos. But after I made that video, oh my goodness, they must have like went to every like Thomas Tank Engine fan and was telling them what I said, because at that point I was getting like hate from the whole community. And I'm like, yo, what is going on right now? So it was like after like explaining to them like what I said and things, or it was like why I did what I did, then they understood. And even they didn't like the kid, so they was all like, yo, like, yeah, that kid's crazy, like, yo, but they understood. And I apologize, because I was like, yo, it's like my fault for saying that. I shouldn't have said that and things. But yeah, it's like overall, like you guys need to understand like where I'm coming from in this whole situation. Like I'm having somebody attacking my channel for no reason. Like I'm gonna do whatever it takes to like defend myself. So if I gotta say things about their life that's gonna overall hurt their feelings, that's just what I'm going to do and things. So they understood. We went our separate ways. I haven't really heard from that community since. Like, there's still from like time to time I'll see a video of some kid like with the Thomas Tank Engine toy and things, and he's like going off about it. I'm like, kid, that was like 3 years ago. Like nobody's not talking about that anymore. But yeah, what else? Oh yeah, then after that, I got into it with this guy. He has like a hatred with reaction videos. So yeah, that's the one that's lasted longer. That's actually going on till this day. So yeah, to explain to you guys about that one, and this is like in a situation where I'm like, okay, like just to throw it out there, just to like pretty much spoil it before like I tell you guys like how it all started. This beef has been going on for 3 years now. And one would think at some point in time, you would just be all like, okay, I'm done. Like, there's just no reason for this to keep going on and things. But I'll tell you guys why it's still going on. So, it all started in 2016. There was the YouTuber Jinx, and he got into it with this other YouTuber that he made a reaction video to. So, back to CJ So Cool. Jinx has a brother that does reaction videos, and he got into some drama and stuff because he reacted to a person. I guess he didn't give out that much of a reaction, but yeah, he overall got some hate for it. So I made a video titled Defending Reactors. Overall, just like defending them and what they do and stuff. Like, they don't just strictly do reaction videos. Like the reactors that I watch, one was an actor, one does like voice acting, the other one, the Jinx, CJ So Cool, and another YouTuber, they're all musicians, they sing, rap, do all of that stuff. So I'm like, overall, like, they have some talent, they just probably don't feel as comfortable doing that like how they do with reaction videos. Like, I feel like that there's like a comfort thing that you gotta like pass by on YouTube. So at some point in time, like when they feel comfortable doing like more of that, then they will. Alright, but until then, I think they have a right to do a reaction video. But yeah, they people was overall like, after I made that video, they was just like, oh, reacting to other videos, that's stealing content. People don't even say anything. You don't even say anything in your videos. And if you guys know me, I talk a lot. Look at the time length of all of my podcasts. Okay, even this one, I'm not even at the end of this story, I'm already at 21 minutes. Alright, so yeah, like, I talk a lot, and if you watch any of my videos, I'm always talking. Okay, since I've gained that ability to talk on camera, I have not stopped, and probably will never will stop, unless I'm like behind the scenes or something. But even then, I still try to be in front of the camera. So anyways, yeah, so that guy, he was, yeah, just overall, like, when I did that video, Defending Reactors, and he did a response to that video, and I remember I was like, when he did his response, I think I was, like, on the bus or something, and, all of a sudden, my phone just starts going crazy from his fans, all like, such and such guy, like, I don't want to mention his name and things, I don't know, I just don't really feel like doing all of that, but yeah, yeah, there was his fans were just attacking my videos and was like, oh, such and such roasted you, such and such did this and things, and I'm like, alright, I guess, like, I don't really care and things, like, I don't understand why it's, like, y'all are here, like, okay, he made a video, nice, cool, whoop-de-doo, like, alright, let's move on from this, but I made a video, alright, because like I said, I don't back down from anything, so I made a video talking about it. And yeah, I guess that really made his fans upset. They overall didn't like the fact that I didn't watch the video. Still to this day haven't watched the video, and that video came out 3 years ago. I'm like, I'm not going to sit down and watch a video about why people hate me and stuff, or hate what I say, or hate who I am, or what I do and stuff. I remember there was like I remember when the one YouTuber, Tyrone Magnus, got into some beef, and I didn't get into like any particular beef with anybody, but this is like a beef that I always forget about or forget to talk about. But yeah, I remember I made a video defending Tyrone Magnus. He got into a beef with this other YouTuber named Grade A Under A, And it was like, yeah, overall like a whole reaction video thing. And so yeah, at the time, like, commentator channels hated reaction videos. After this one guy, he made this video called his video, or his channel's name is I Hate Everything, but he made this video titled I Hate Reaction Videos. Now, I don't give him crap about his video because that's his thing. That's what he does. That's his whole persona on YouTube. He hates everything. So he made his hatred towards reaction videos and things. And I don't know. Me personally, I feel like that he wasn't being serious about it. You know, like, he wasn't like, it's just like somewhere, it's just like, that's just the video that he wanted to, or that's the video that his fans probably put him up to. So when I remember I watched this video, and I thought it was a good video. I actually enjoyed it. And there's a rant about why he hates reaction videos. I make reaction videos. So for me to sit down and say that I like that video, I hate reaction videos, yeah, that's like, takes a lot from a person, okay? I mean, it doesn't, well, not from me, but I feel like with anybody else, probably, yeah. Because a lot of people was attacking him over it, people that did reaction videos and stuff. And so, yeah, he overall seen the attention that he was getting from it, dragged it out a little bit. But, yeah, other YouTubers, they were, like, actually saying why they hate reaction videos and stuff. Mainly commentator channels, but it's like, y'all aren't even being affected. Like, ain't nobody reacting to your guys' videos. Like, I think Tyrone Magnus might have reacted to the guy's video that he was beefing with because a fan put him up to it. But, yeah, that's overall how it goes and stuff. There is actually one YouTuber that I forgot to mention. Okay, I'm going to try to hurry up and tell this story about this one guy. But, yeah, like, I'm gonna tell this story about this racist YouTuber I got into, because that was actually pretty funny. How did I forget all about that? And that's like the one guy that brought a lot of views to my channel and stuff. But anyways, so yeah, commentators hate reaction videos, and this guy, he is a commentator. He hated my reaction videos. Me and him went back and forth 3 years, and well, actually no. So I remember when it came to a stop. Like, it was just like, I wasn't even beefing with him anymore. In fact, I was beefing with the one guy that I'm going to talk about after this. And, yeah, he decided that he was going to come up out of nowhere and try to help me in the situation. Or he was, like, going to give me advice, you know, or tell me how to do things. I'm like, no, like, I don't need any help from you. Like, why would I need any help from you? Like, we just, in the way that he even, approached the whole thing, like, he started insulting my channel and stuff. And I'm like, okay, so why would I listen to you again? Why, well, like, if you're trying to, like, put some beef behind us, I think the worst thing to do is to insult the person and then think that that's like, bro, this ain't no, like, freaking Fast and Furious movie and stuff. Like, I don't know where you think, like, that works and stuff, but no, that doesn't work, okay? Like, you try that in a work field, you try that in anywhere, and it's like you insult the person and what they do and then try to be cool with them afterwards. Like, that's where that trust level just goes at an all-time low. Like, I can't trust a person if that's how they're gonna act towards me and stuff. So yeah, I overall just seen, like, past, like, what he was trying to display and things. And I remember I was just like, I called them out on it. I was just like, bro, you fake, get out of here. And he just pretty much got mad. And I remember I made a video talking about it, and he played victim. Like, that, I swear, that dude, he played victim good. And yeah, since then, just for 3 years, because that happened in 2016, 2019 now, think y'all can do the math. Like, it's just like, wow, like, I never really thought I would get that much hate and things. Overall, I just see it as like a viewing opportunity. They come to my channel, they watch the videos that I make, they give me views, they dislike every video I upload. Like, them guys, like, they just rate my videos with dislikes and things. And they don't even, like, take the time to watch them. Half the time, they be good videos and stuff. I remember I did a video, and it'd be like, there's like so many, like, heart-touching or sad videos I've, like, posted and stuff. Those guys just see right past it, and then they try to, like, tie in, like, why I'm getting dislikes on that video. And it's like, it's just dumb stuff half the time. But not even half the time, most of the time. It's dumb stuff most of the time. But yeah, I was like, man, this, like, just with that situation, I'm like, man, you guys, like, where, like, what do you guys, like, do outside of YouTube? Like, y'all need to, like, stay busy or, like, find something to do other than hating on TMossBoss. like, I don't know, like, stepping out of who I am and things. If I were to see myself, I just don't see myself as an hating opportunity. I don't see myself as, oh, we gotta hate on this guy for 3 years in a row and stuff, like, and just not leave. Like, I don't know. I just don't really see that it's like that needs to be a thing. Like, that's not nice trying to pull hate away from my channel and stuff. Overall, no, like, that's what happens on YouTube and things. You're gonna get hate, but I just don't see myself as like a person to hate on. Like, I feel like I'm not worthy of it. But no, since then they've like pretty much like made up lies and started up things about me. The one thing that they love to talk about, and it's funny, it's like when I talk about it, they don't want me to say anything about it. Overall, if I talk about anything, they don't want me to say anything about it because I suck at everything pretty much. But yeah, there's I guess apparently there's a suicidal girl that contacted me, and yeah, I pushed her away. But it was like the way she was approaching the whole situation. She was talking about she's suicidal. I asked her like why, and she was just all like, I'm suicidal. Like, she wasn't even telling me like what was wrong with her and stuff. So I'm like, okay, you either tell me or you just like stop like spamming my account and stuff with one tweet. Like, you gotta tell me and stuff. And she didn't, and yeah, I was just like, alright, well, I'm working and I ain't got time for this stuff, so you can, you know, leave, please, thank you. Like, I was polite about it, at least I think I was. But yeah, it's like they tried to like turn that into a thing, and yeah, they just like pretty much succeeded at it. It got views for them and stuff, got some views for me. But the dumb thing on their part is that they had somebody do the same thing right afterwards. So that's just, it's funny to me, like, when they bring that up that, oh, you ignored the suicidal girl. I bring it up that, well, y'all sent another person to do the same thing. So, I mean, was she really suicidal in the first place? Or, like, what, you guys just got a line of people? Like, I wonder what the next thing is going to be. Like, I just feel like it's going to be something. Like, it's just, I feel like from now on, it's just going to be setups for me and stuff. Like, and there's just, honestly, it's like there's no way out of it. But honestly, it's like, it's where am I going to really go in this situation? Like, the only ones that are like really paying attention to this whole beef with me versus the world are like the people that are hating on me. Like, nobody else outside the community and stuff. But yeah, man, it's just some dumb stuff with that situation. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just like draining dealing with people like that. But this was without doubt the funniest beef that I was ever in my like whole existence on YouTube. So, a fan, I still remember how this all went down too. So, a fan of mine hit me up and said, hey, you should react to this video titled, Dear White People, Why I Hate White People. Already knew what that video was going to be about, alright? I didn't realize how serious it was going to be. Like, I thought it was just gonna be like some old black dad just ranting about his boss or something. No, this is like a young like black dude that was just on this like racist rant about black people and stuff. Or not black people, white people. But no, he made rants about black people also. Like, he just overall hates everybody and things. So I was like, that's the real guy that hates everything. But anyways, yeah, so I reacted to that video, why he hates white people. And I remember it was like the next day or a couple of days later, he tweeted me and was all like, I think he asked me like, why did I react to his video or something like that. And I was just like, hey, a fan hit me up and asked me to react to it. And that's overall what I said. That's how I felt and things. So he was mad about that. He was mad at me being black and not being on his side, the black side, the dark side. You know, and I'm like, I don't mind the dark side, but sometimes I gotta go to the light side. I gotta see some things, you know? Like, that's just overall, like, how just who I am. Like, the darkness, the lightness, everything. Like, I love it all. Like, I'm not gonna, like, single things out. You stump your toe in the dark. I mean, you can stump your toe, too, in the light, but you're gonna stump it more in the dark because you can't see anything. So, but that's not overall, like, why I'm not, it ain't even, like, a whole, like, choosing side factor. Like, no, I'm not in a situation like this. I'm not gonna choose any sides. So, Anyways, yeah, he was mad that I didn't choose the dark side. And I was like, bro, like, it ain't that serious and things. But he wanted to take it as a serious thing. So I made a couple other videos and stuff. But overall, like, he was already getting a lot of hate. Like, I think it was fans of his that was subscribing to my channel. And they were telling me, I remember one fan told me that he was close to hitting like 80,000 subscribers. But as soon as he did that video on why he hates white people, he lost, like, I think it was like 30 or 40,000 subscribers. So I was like, dang, wow, that's crazy. But overall, like, yeah, there was a lot of people, like, making videos on him just saying, like, bro, you're wrong for this. Like, that's just not cool. Like, there was probably a good portion of your fans that was white. And now it's like, and they probably seen you as like one of their favorable YouTubers. It was probably you were that YouTuber that they watched all the time. But it's like now that's like they're trying to like talk to you, and you're just not accepting them because of the color of their skin. Like, yeah, that's just, to me, like, that's not cool. Like, that's just not cool at all and stuff. So yeah, he was just all like, that dude was weird too. Like, I went to his YouTube channel the other day, and he has in his bio that he's the Black Hitler. Like, why would you, man? That guy. It was just funny because, like, no, I remember we bumped heads a little bit, and I remember one of his fans. It was the night I was packing up to go to Vegas. I was making me some videos. One of his fans. So no. He did live streams, and he was doing the live stream just sitting down watching my videos. And so, yeah, dude, you can, like, look in the video that he's, like, or in the live stream that he's about to, like, fall asleep. He's looking all tired and things. Like, he's just not giving out any emotions. He's just all, like, just calling me every, like, racist, derogatory black name that he can think of and stuff. And I'm like, what? Like, what am I watching? But no, it was the one comment that got to me that made me laugh. And still have yet to see something happen. But one of his fans was all like, you got 72 hours to apologize. If you don't, everything you have is getting hacked. I'm like, wow. Like, even my MySpace? Like, dang. Yeah, I can't even go on that? Like, wow. That's messed up, man. He was probably, no. He was probably the one, how I mentioned in the beginning of this podcast, he was probably the one that hacked my EA account. So I think he might have said that he was just gonna hack my account. He overall didn't tell me what account that he was gonna hack. So, dang, I was like, wow, he got me. No, he got me on that one. Like, he must have. But yeah, hate on just social media, it's just dumb. Like, that's just my experiences. But there's so many. There's the one girl I follow. She got hate because I don't consider it a thing, but I guess she's a plus size model. My thing is, I think I even did a rant about that on YouTube. There's no such thing as a plus size model. You are either a model or you are somebody outside of the modeling agency. But there's no such thing as a plus size model, an extra small model. You are a model. If you put on clothes and take pictures, you are modeling. Period. That's it. And I like her response. Her response was eating I think it was like some like Doritos or something. I don't know. But anyways, that's like, people, okay, if you hate on other people and there's like no reason for you, like there's just no reason for you to be on their like case every single day, leave them alone. Like, it should be that easy. Just leave the situation alone. Like, overall, ain't nobody gonna go anywhere in this situation. So, drop it. Like, go about your day. Like, the people that are disliking my videos, go away. Like, nobody cares if you dislike the videos. Like, it's not like they're gonna see and be all like, oh, I'm not gonna click on this video now. Like, they're gonna click on the video. They're overall gonna watch it. Like, I think that's just one thing that they just seem to don't understand. Like, you can dislike the video all you want, but a person's gonna still watch it if they're a fan of that person. Or they're all like, oh, well, let me just see why they got dislikes. And they're all like, wait a minute, this video wasn't even bad. Why did they get dislikes? And then they're gonna, like, then that person's gonna get supporters. And overall, yeah, them dislikes is gonna get drowned out. So, yeah, I don't think they see that. But, it's cool, though. Like, I ain't tripping about it. Overall, like, yeah, I'm just going to not have my life just being in a stress factor of where hate is a thing that I gotta talk about. I just hope I see the day and things where I'm just not talking about it anymore, and I'm just like, all right, well, like I hope like this podcast is like the last time I talk about it and things. But yeah, there's gonna probably be some other people that attack me and things. I just hope that next time I just turn the other cheek and go about my day. But yeah, that has been my podcast. The TMossBoss show. I don't even know how to end it. I honestly don't know how to start things, and I don't know how to end things. So if I don't sound confident ending something or starting something, it's because I don't know how. Like I don't know. I've been doing YouTube for 4 years now and just don't know how to like enter in a video or like leave a video. You know, like, and with the podcasting stuff, it's like, what do I do? Ain't nobody, like, I need help. Like, this is a point in time where I need to raise my hand and I need some help, like somebody. But no, it ain't like a big deal. I ain't tripping about any things. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast or the video or however you're watching or streaming this. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching / listening, and peace.